Hello. So you bought a motorcycle, or maybe you're thinking about buying a motorcycle and you don't know how to ride it. Well, you're in luck, because I'm going to show you everything that I know about day one, week one of riding a motorcycle. Today, I'm going to show you guys everything I can on the ZX4R. A couple of things you're going to need. Helmet, that's always a good thing to have. Gloves, a jacket. Listen, I know it's hot. I know it's hot. Look at that sun up there. I know it's hot, but you'll sweat. That's what showers are made for. It's okay. Wear your jacket. Might save your life one day. Okay, good rule of thumb. If you're getting on the bike, hold in the front brake, throw your leg over. Boom. Now we're on the bike. It didn't roll. Because you'll see that if I don't grab the brake, it'll roll. And sometimes they'll roll a lot easier than you think. Especially if they're on a little hill. Oh man, you'll lose the bike in a heartbeat. Fall right over. I've done that before. A little basic breakdown of the different controls here. This is your accelerator. Front brake. Rear brake down here. So everything on the right side is responsible for making the bike go forward or stop. Everything on the left side has to do with the transmission. You see right here you have your clutch. Right here you got your shifter. Alright, we're going to go ahead, we're going to turn the bike on. Turn that to the on position, you see that. So, before we start the bike, something that I like to do, I will reach down here, pull up on that shifter, put it in neutral. And a good way to check if you're in neutral is you can roll the bike back and forward just like this. And if it doesn't catch, that means you're in neutral. But when you start the bike, you should always pull in the clutch anyways, because, you know, if you're in first gear and you start the bike and your clutch is out and somehow the electronics don't catch it, your bike will go that way and you will stay right here. And it can hurt. I love that sound. Alright, I'll show you exactly what I did the very first time that I started my bike. First thing I did, pull in the clutch. Don't do that. Pull in the clutch, push down on the shifter, it'll go into first. And I don't know if you saw that. Watch again. The bike, it kind of lurches forward just a tiny little bit. Completely normal. Your bike's not broken, don't worry. Alright, first exercise. Here's what we're going to do. This hand is going to be on the accelerator. This one, I'm on the clutch. All the way in. It's in first gear. To put it in first gear, you're going to pull in the clutch. And you're going to push down on this. Right there, boom. First gear. Now we can move around, right? So, the first exercise, I am not going to give it any gas at all. Your hand can be here just for comfort, just for control. You definitely don't want to try and one-hand it, especially if you've never been on a bike before. But you can roll your hand forward a little bit, just to really give it that tension, make sure that you're not going to accidentally give it any gas. But what we're going to do here is you're going to slowly release the clutch. See how I'm rolling forward? Pull the clutch back in. Just rock it back and forth. Just slowly let out the clutch. See, I'm moving a little bit. Go ahead and rock it back and forth. Now watch my RPMs. I know it's very small, but you see the RPMs drop a little bit? That's the biting point right there. Where people stall is they find the biting point and they let go too fast. If you let go before the tires are moving fast enough for the transmission to keep up, it's going to cut off your engine. The transmission weighs too much. Once we're done with that exercise, definitely get used to that. Honestly, I would do that for a while. I think I probably spent a good 30-40 minutes just doing that before I did anything else. And that's with quite a bit of experience with driving manual cars. But once you feel comfortable with that, you're ready to move forward. Go ahead and put it in first. And I got both feet on the ground here. What you're going to do, biting point, see I'm starting to roll forward, give it a little bit of gas. And you're going to hold it at the biting point until you're going a little bit quicker like this. Now look, I'm completely off the clutch here. Going about 6 miles per hour. That's about where my bike rides at without bogging down. Just coast around like this. Come to a stop right here. Now I'm going to do it again. Give it a little bit of gas. Move forward. And honestly, this is a good exercise to really do as long as you need to do it to get used to that. And another thing, man, stalling is a part of it. You're gonna stall, especially in the beginning. You're gonna stall a lot. You might drop your bike. That's just it's a part of learning. You know, I thought that I would never drop my bike. I was like, man, those people are crazy. Well, guess what? I dropped it. I dropped it one time, broke my heart, but it's not the end of the world. It's just some fairings. I was going really slow, going like, man, probably not even fast enough to let the clutch out. All right, so you've got it down, right? Now I'm gonna show you guys how to shift gears. I know, super cool. So I'm here. What I'm gonna do, pull in the clutch, pull up on this shifter. You see it'll go into second gear, and then I'm slowly gonna let out of the clutch while I give it just a little bit of gas. See that? Let's go into third. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Clutch in, shift up, release the clutch. Boom, we're in third gear. Now I'm gonna show you guys how the bike goes in neutral. So let's say I am rolling up on a stop sign. Here's my stop sign, boom. Put my left foot down first, then my right foot. I'll explain later why. So I want to put it in neutral. What you're gonna do, gonna come down here and then up on the shift knob is gonna put it into neutral. Now, my bike has what's called a positive neutral finder, so if I come up, it's not gonna go into second gear if I'm sitting still. But a lot of bikes out there, they don't do that. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to do a half click. So you're just barely pulling up on it, and it's really hard to find. There's a lot of memes out there, people going second first, second first, second first, second first. They can't figure it out. That's normal. Don't get discouraged, you'll figure it out. You just got to play around with it a little bit. You got to learn. All right, now we're going to talk about stopping, which is honestly just as important, if not more important, than learning how to make the bike actually move. So we're going to go this way, and let's say that right up here, that is a red light. So what I'm going to do, pull in the clutch, front brake, rear brake at the same time, and then my left foot is going to go down first. And the reason that we do that is so that I can use my right foot to hit this rear brake as I'm stopping. Now, there's kind of like a 60-40 rule as far as stopping goes. 60% front brake, 40% rear brake. I don't know how to measure that. Usually what I'll end up doing is I'll just like kind of hit both at the same time. And if I feel like I'm going to slide out or anything like that, or I feel like I'm stopping a little bit too fast, I'll give it a little bit less rear brake, because that's kind of the brake that makes people crash more often than not. You lose traction in that rear tire, man, it's a problem. Man, if you're learning how to ride a motorcycle, you should honestly find a nice big open empty parking lot just like this one. Don't go and try and ride on the streets at first. I mean, honestly, you can do a lot of this stuff in your own driveway, as far as just figuring out the clutch and everything like that, figuring out the gears. You can honestly figure out on the street at home, you know, just up and down your block, before you actually even come to a parking lot and start practicing some of the other stuff. Like, you should really get down how to move this motorcycle before you even go out and explore the world. Another thing, don't sleep on the MSF course. I took the MSF course and I loved it. They taught me a lot of things that I otherwise would not have known. I wouldn't have figured it out. Honestly, it was only 2 days, but I became a much better rider after taking the course. He taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about slow maneuvers, which was really cool. I didn't realize how important those things were. Take the MSF course, get your gear, practice in an empty parking lot. Ride safe, man. If you like the video, like the video. If not, I'll probably never see you again, but it's okay. See ya. Oh, they saw me. Good job.